Right, David, one of the newest members of the Ballymena United squad, a couple of weeks here. How's it been for you so far?
Good, yeah. Had a good start to pre-season, enjoying it. All the lads making me feel welcome, so happy to be here.
Yeah, I was going to say, but even as a footballer, does it still feel a little bit like a kid going into a new school for the first time when you arrive into a new squad?
Yeah, no, it's always exciting. Just the new surroundings, new players, getting your bearings. So I've enjoyed it, and I'm excited to kick on now.
And who have been the players that have sort of come and made you feel most welcome since you arrived into the squad?
Obviously, I knew a few lads before coming here from Dublin, Keno, Jack, and then the older lads like Oaks, Cars, the more experienced heads also have been very accepted into the squad.
It must be really helpful when you come to a club that's quite a bit away from home, as you mentioned some of the other players, but when you arrive, there's people there that you know from home.
No, yeah, familiar faces always help, obviously, and then obviously everyone's experience is a good group. All the lads are great, so I've really enjoyed it so far.
And the move from Glenavon, Ballymena and Glenavon have been probably quite similar for a number of years now, and where they've been in the league and high points and low points. So why was Ballymena the next step up for you from where you are?
No, the setup's very good here. Obviously, you just have to go to the club. When I talked to Jim, he was talking about new plans with Jim. You have ice bath, sauna after training, loads of astro pitches, lovely little stadium. So it was a no-brainer for me because everything's being done very professionally here at the moment. So I knew I can go and take my game to another level now this year.
And you had a good 18 months at Glenavon getting to know the league as well. Do you now feel as if this is a league that you know well enough to really kick on in?
Yeah, I think the first 6 months I was going to get settled into the league. Came here for the first second half of that season. Then last year I think I really kicked on, did very well. Obviously had a bit of interest from elsewhere, but I think this was the right decision just to keep building my profile, and obviously now I can try to do better.
Yeah, you mentioned there are so many options were elsewhere for you, even across the water, and I know so many people have talked about that being something possibly for you. I know Steve McDonnell, your old boss, talked about it this week. Do you take much notice of people bigging you up as much as that?
Nah, to be fair, I haven't even seen much of that, but I just try to focus on football and the pitch myself, and whatever comes from that, I'm happy to listen to offers.
There's obviously probably a lot of pressure on the club this year, maybe more so with the signings that have come in, but it's not really something that the players need to worry about too much, is it? I suppose you don't think about the pressure. It's about playing one game at a time, really, and then seeing where it takes us.
Not really, yeah. I think pressure just makes diamonds, to be honest. I think all the lads are going to really embrace that, and we can improve the squad together if we go on a good little run. Then I think that just will help everyone. The confidence can keep going up, and that'll help.
And I know fans have seen plenty of you at Glenavon, but for those who maybe haven't seen you as much, how would you describe your style of play as a fullback?
Yeah, well, yeah, I'm a fullback, young, energetic, like the nitty-gritty, defend. Obviously, that's defender's main job, but I like attacking, energetic, just get down the wing and help my teammates as much as possible.
And obviously, finally, you then seen this as a club and as a squad that has players that all use it to do both that, to do the sort of day job at the back, but there's enough players going forward as well that you'll be wanting to join in.
Yeah, 100%. There's about 3-4 players in each position this year, so everyone's going to be fighting for places. And whoever does be starting to start the season just has to grab it by the scruff of the neck, really. Then the attacking players, obviously, there's abundance of quality, so we always knew we can score goals here. So obviously, my job is to defend and let the lads do the work up the other end of the pitch.